Welcome back, Steve Montroy, hashtag Bear the Realtor, here with another market update for the Ottawa area, September 4th, 2018. Okay, so let's roll up our sleeves and really unpack this and discuss just why it's really been a sizzling hot summer in the Ottawa real estate market this year in 2018. So combined, I think July is a really good month to discuss this. It's a good representation of how the summer went. And the numbers are quite revealing. So July, 1,614 units were sold, which is up over last year, where in 2017 in July, 1,524 units were sold. The 5-year average actually in Ottawa in July is 1,501 units. Percentage-wise, what I find interesting about it is that sometimes numbers can be deceiving. And so I want you to be cautious whenever you're watching the news or whenever you are hearing people talk about real estate, because they'll often say real estate's up 15%, real estate's up 16.4%, etc. But really, it doesn't represent necessarily the class of home that you own or the class of home that you are looking to purchase. Although the market's up quite substantially, condo is really driving the market with 376 units sold during that period. That's an increase of 14.3%. The residential class, although it sold 1,238 units, that only represents 3.6% increase. So as you can see from this, the combined totals may look a little higher if you're looking at like 16% or so on and so forth. But really, what we're talking about, if you're looking to buy a single family home, is an increase of 3.6% overall for the Ottawa board. While condo market year to date has been quite incredible. At the beginning of the year, I did one of these market updates in the springtime, and I think I remember saying that it's being dubbed the year of the condo, and all the experts agreed on that. They were right. Condo sales year to date are up 16.5%. Sellers market, sellers market, sellers market. Okay, listen, great news for buyers. Inventory levels are improving. So units available right now, sure, they're down 16%, but that's way better than it was at the beginning of the year when units available were actually down 24%. So we're getting closer to a balanced market in Ottawa, which is good news for everybody, really. Another really good piece of information is the average sale price. So the average sale price in Ottawa is up as well. Good news if you're a homeowner. So the average sales price this year, or well, actually right now, is $441,206. That's up 5.3% over last year. So what's the hot price point? Well, it's not a whole lot different than it was in the spring. Pretty much the same. So if you've got a property, or if you're to sell, or if you're looking to buy a property, these are the hot price ranges. And as a realtor, we know that we can market these properties. If we have them for sale, we can market these properties, and we can find a lot of buyers for them. And also, if you're a buyer, I'm going to offer you a little piece of advice. If you're looking at properties in these price ranges that I'm just about to tell you, you have to be decisive. So you have to work with your realtor to make sure that you know exactly it is what you want, if not at least all the things that you don't want. And if you see a property that is in your price range and that seems like the perfect fit, you have to move on it, because these properties go really fast. The two price ranges you want to look at: condos, $175,000 and $275,000, and residential properties between $300,000 and $449,000 or $450,000. Those are the prices that are moving fast. And so if you're a seller, fantastic, as long as the property's priced well, it shows well, and it has some good photography, it's up on the MLS, and your realtor is doing all of those things that he or she has to do. Now, it doesn't mean just putting it up on the MLS. I mean, sure, that's fantastic, sign out front, and getting it up on the MLS is really great. But personally, for my listings, I always make sure I get professional photography. I get the stager in there for a consult, of course, and I'm marketing that property online, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. I'm doing videos. I'm doing open houses. I'm doing videos to promote the open houses. And if you watch my videos, you know all of this to be true. So again, those are the hot ranges: condos $175,000 to $275,000, and residential properties $300,000 to $449,000. So heading into the fall, if you haven't listed your property and you're wondering if it's too late, don't worry. One of the interesting things I was looking at, it was a bar graph, and it was showing September numbers. It was actually showing all of the numbers, but what really grabbed my eye was that the September numbers and the August numbers are pretty close. So September's still a great month to list your property or to look for a property. And the fact that we're still in a lower inventory, that means the market's going to continue to be bustling. And I think that once the September number rolls in, well, I'm going to make a prediction. I say we're up again in September, and I think it's probably going to be a pretty good month for real estate in Ottawa. So that's the market update for the end of the summer 2018. I hope to do another one by the end of the year. If I don't, I'll be doing one right away in the new year to recap 2018. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, #BearTheRealtor. You can also find me, stevemontroy.ca. And if you have any questions, feel free, fire me off an email, steve@stevemontroy.ca. Or if you want to see any of my videos, just go to Google, #BearTheRealtor. I'm right there on the front page. And I hope you have a great day. Happy buying and happy selling. It's a great life, the real estate life, right here in Ottawa.